my Pibbles. So welcome back to part 3 of I want to use a rescue dog as a service dog. Let's talk about what you need to know. So in part 1 and 2, we covered a lot of stuff. So go check those so we don't have to recap. One of the biggest things you need to realize is the evaluation of the dog. Too many people get caught up in the, ooh, but that dog's pretty. Oh, I really want that breed. And don't take into the account the actual evaluation of the dog for the ability to work for what you need them to do. And while this might sound cruel, it's not. Do not take the word of a shelter or of a rescue or any individual person on whether or not that animal is qualified to do what you need it to do unless that person has been certified as an animal behavioralist and an animal evaluator, like myself. Most rescues do not actually evaluate their animals. Their whole thing is get them in, get them placed, get them out. Their best interest is getting them into homes, not for your disability. Any dog that is being considered as a service dog needs to have a temperament test, a touch test, a reaction test, and a socialization test to see if it even qualifies to do work of any sort. So we will go over each one of these in a later video, but just an overview of this. A temperament test is going to make sure that the dog has the tolerance and the temperament to be able to do the work asked of them without being reactionary or over defensive. A touch test is actually going to evaluate the animal so that you know it's safe for the animal to be touched in any situation, even if the animal doesn't know that the touch is coming. A reaction test is going to test the animal to make sure that they are not reactive to loud noises, food, or loud music, situations that may be out of your control. Socialization test is going to show how that animal works in situations with kids, cats, other animals, just generally how they do around other people other than yourself. Well, why are all of these tests important? Why is it important to evaluate an animal this much? Why can't I just have the dog that I think is pretty? Because you are legally liable for anything that that dog does. You are responsible for that dog's behavior no matter what. And there are certain behaviors that automatically wash out a dog, in my opinion, as being a 20-some year service dog trainer, will wash that dog out of being qualified to work at all. And the final test that has to be done is an actual examination by a vet, because the ADA states that a dog has to be healthy, in good condition, to be qualified as a service dog. So automatic disqualifiers would be hip dysplasia, arthritis, or any other kind of chronic illness. So in part 4, we'll go over some of the qualities that you're going to look for in a dog and some that will automatically be like, that's not going to work. So come back for those. My Q&As are always open. Ask me anything. More than willing to help.